I'm excited for this one. Hey, what's up you guys? This is Steffi, aka In My Humble Opinion, and welcome back to another Fan Reaction Friday video. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting and reviewing Season 5, Episode 1 of Black Mirror. The episode is entitled Striking Vipers. I'm very excited about covering Black Mirror in general. This was the very first show I ever did a reaction review. Series 2. If you haven't watched those videos, I'll link it up here. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm always just so genuinely excited to see new episodes of this show. I'm a bit apprehensive because I'm also simultaneously covering Handmaid's Tale Season 3 on my channel right now. And when I conducted a poll the other day asking if I should cover Episode 2 of Black Mirror tomorrow or Episode 2 of Handmaid's Tale tomorrow, people said I should watch Handmaid's Tale tomorrow because apparently, I know at least one of you said that this season of Black Mirror sucks. So that's not too great to hear, but I'm still excited to watch this show nonetheless, so let's get into it. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this intro! I miss it. Yes! Yes! Crack that mirror! This looks like downtown LA. This is the 2000s version of San Junipero.
It's a shame, a pretty girl like you.
Wow, new line.
That little role play.
Okay, role playing, so that's a hint as to what's gonna happen this episode. Black Mirror, obviously, gotta have sex at some point.
Just the time. And I gotta work tomorrow. Fuck your work.
Same. That's the kind of friend we all need. F your work. Oh my gosh, okay, so this is the episode that's gonna have like that fighting arcade moment that I loved in the trailer. We saw this in the trailer, like the actual people. Okay, so Lance died in the game, FYI. I'm trying to pay attention to all the details. 11 years later? Wow, I was not expecting that time jump.
Simon's into bikes.
It's cool.
I like how that's her intro to him. Simon's into bikes. Okay, so he's, I'm assuming, married to his girlfriend now. That's his wife. They have kids.
Oh, I have not seen you.
Oh my gosh, wow, he looks so different. Carl looks good now. Okay, so Danny doesn't seem very happy with his life. Oh, Danny has a straying eye. That's what you get for looking at another woman's ass, Danny.
Striking Vipers. X.
Okay, so that's the game they were playing. So he's gonna use the game to escape the boringness of his life.
I don't have one of those. Yes, you do. Nah.
Bitch, can't you feel that there's something else in the box or in the bag?
Hey, the damn thing. Would you seriously? You can
TCKR Tuckers.
walking around like a fucking Frankenstein. Man. Hey, look, since my knee went, I haven't been able to work out. All right.
Oh, he's getting old, settled, kind of boring, lost his personality a bit.
Mariella, she does backing vocals for the school band. How old is she?
You want to share that with the class?
Oh, so I was wrong about my assumption in the trailer. He was cheating. Well, he does have a bit of a wandering eye, but it's his friend's lady.
It's your birthday. Come on.
I will say though, like how long?
No.
It's about like almost 15 minutes into the episode. I wanna, let's go, come on, come on. I want to see the action.
How long have you two known each other?
You don't actually get to talk at these things, though, do you?
Y'all should hang out more.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, it's sad when people's friendships start to dissolve because life. Hashtag relatable.
check out the Robin look on this guy. How are you?
She's gonna be like, who's that? Who's Dennis Rodman?
Dennis Rodman.
Damn, bitch, I'm younger than you, and even I know who Dennis Rodman is.
You used to be a ball player, right?
That's when you know you're getting old and you do these pop culture references and the kids around you don't get it.
The app says that we need to do it within the hour. It's peak fertility.
This ate so much, I don't know if I can.
Oh, yeah, because that's really sexy to hear. Oh my gosh, there's no more passion in his life. Remember when he was young and he used to just have like sex on the kitchen counter? But it's an interesting contrast, right? His friend is kind of living this young person's life, but he's realizing that he's getting old. And then his friend is living the life that he is expected to be living given his age, but he feels old as well. So the moral of the story, kids, is that no matter what, you're gonna feel old either way.
Grab the disc doohickey and stick it upside the head. Left or right side. Doesn't matter.
Okay, here we are. This is the freaking Black Mirror.
Now, brace yourself. Brace myself. Come on. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh my god, that shit fucking looks so weird. Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. I low-key wish this was a thing. I play Sims.
Crazy shit, huh?
Like it feels solid.
You think your chest is impressive? Check this shit out.
Wow. I love how they cut to what they actually look like outside of the game, because they like look dead and catatonic, but then in the game they're so like alive. I feel like there's symbolism in that.
It's going hard. The game emulates all physical sensations.
Is that a yes or no?
Yeah, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, it resets. No harm done.
That's messed up.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I love this. This is so cool. Damn, that's like some intense fight choreography there. Oh my god, are they gonna like... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
No.
I felt the sexual tension, by the way. I mean, like, those moves were like, when he was like, up in her. San Junipero vibes. Maybe you're sexually fluid. This is a sexual identity journey. Oh my gosh, pinball games look so cool in whatever alternate reality they're living in. That is a cool pinball machine. Go, bitch, go!
I was drunk, man.
Mm-hmm. Drunk in love. Yeah, blame it on the alcohol, Danny.
Serious?
Like, it's a female body, but it's his friend's personality. This is wild, bruh. Oh, okay, they like did it. I like how they like go to the game to hook up. This virtual reality. Are they like not gonna talk about it? We have to talk about it. Come on.
So, guess that's us gay now. That's the truth.
Don't feel like a gay thing. You're supposed to be in bed.
I'm thirsty.
Bitch, get your own water, goddamn! Your dad's also thirsty. I like how she falls asleep like that.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead.
God, the little boy is so cute!
Fight!
Oh, we're really gonna fight? Ooh, in the water, okay. But it's like all physical. I want to see them like get intimate on an emotional level, like talking. And they're like doing it in luxury places. Like now they're on the beach. Mark's gonna think there's something wrong with her. Okay, can you all talk now? Jeez.
The physical feeling of it is more sort of satisfying. Like one's a guitar solo, the other is a whole fucking orchestra. The tune's basically the same. Different tempos though.
Yeah. I think you ran that analogy to the ground.
Fuck you.
Oh my gosh. I wish we got that piece of dialogue a little bit earlier in the episode. A woman can always sense when her man is emotionally distant from her. Why? Dumb. X. Are they gonna do the role-playing thing again?
Can I,
Ooh.
Is
question or not. I was just gonna ask if I could buy you a drink.
You could buy me a drink. Yes. Dang, girl, you still got it though.
You go inside, leave me on the outside. You in there?
Where do you go? Where do you go mentally?
It's not that I don't want to. I said I've been tired.
From all the effing he's doing in the game.
I'll always want you.
No, you know what I mean. I mean, me, this.
Ooh, I love that. This. Oh, and on their wedding anniversary too, bitch.
There was a guy at the bar earlier and tried to hit on me. Half of me wanted him to just for some excitement, fucking passion. But that is what you do. It's part of being in a partnership. You shut the door on all that shit.
Speak on it.
Nothing is going on. I promise.
Do you trust him? Do you believe him, girl? Okay, still 20 more minutes left. Is it just me, or I don't know?
It's not fair to Theo. But it's not cheating. It's not real. It's like porn.
It's emotional cheating.
We don't have
That's
to
what it
completely
is.
cut her.
7 months later. Oh, she was able to get pregnant.
There's 3 of us eating tonight.
I know, that's why I said it.
And I mean 3 adults. I invited Carl over.
And what did he say?
He said he was looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I feel like this episode, I don't know, there's something about the pacing or maybe the story itself. Like, I like the idea, but it's, I don't know, it's like kind of flat. I wonder if the wife like knew all along.
What am I, like your ex-wife or something? It's too strange, okay? It's just too fucking strange. It didn't get me, not like when we were in there, you and me. Stop it. I've gone in there as God players, girl players, multiplayer gangbangs, you name it. You know, I even fucked Tundra, the polar bear character.
Haas is so like interesting concept. It's like, is he really doing it with the character or is he really doing it with his friend? Oh my gosh, are they gonna feel something?
So awkward.
Midnight.
Oh, that's so close. 11:59. I like how these actors were essentially only used for fighting scenes and like sex scenes. Or like intense love-making scenes. Like, they didn't really have too many lines.
You're feeling it too. Just say it. Say it.
What the fuck do you want?
It would be really funny if they get stuck in the game. Oh my god, are they gonna like make out in the rain now?
It's the only way. We gotta know. No, if there are fireworks, then okay, bang. It's an us thing. Whatever. At least we got a foothold on it. So let's just fucking kiss.
God, I wish they would have done this earlier in the episode.
You want me to start? I don't know.
Feel anything?
Nope. Not a damn thing. Not me neither. You know it's different in the game. No! You gotta get that shit out of your head. Ain't coming out, man. No! It's burrow right in there. No, fuck burrow right in there, man.
Oh god, they're gonna kill each other. They're gonna kill each other right now, aren't they? Who died in the actual game? Didn't Danny die in the game? Oh, I thought one of them was gonna die. His pregnant wife had to get him out of jail.
So what were you fighting about? Hello? Holy fuck! Talk to me!
Oh my god, I was gonna literally throw a fit if the episode ended there. Okay, so I'm assuming he told her the truth.
Happy birthday.
I'll only love you.
Want that back in the morning?
Is it the game?
I'm yours, heart and soul.
So their gift is like one night. So on the 14th of every month, they get to like hook up, and then she gets to be a free woman in the club. Alright, and some post-show thoughts. I wanted to like that so much more than I did. I think the idea was interesting, but it just felt so boring. The story kind of didn't really go anywhere. I think that was the problem. It just felt like the story didn't really go anywhere. There were conversations that I wish happened much earlier in the episode so that the story could go somewhere. Like, for me, I think the most interesting aspect of this idea is that these two friends, when they entered into the video game, it wasn't like in San Junipero, right? Where when they're in the virtual reality world, spoiler alert if you haven't seen that episode, when they're in the virtual reality world, like they are still themselves, but they're just like a younger version of themselves. But in this, the big difference is that when they would enter the virtual reality game world, they weren't themselves. Inside, mentally, personality-wise, they are themselves, but physically they were not themselves. So then that had me asking like so many questions. Like, okay, so when they're in the game, are they like physically attracted to one another? Or is it when they go into the game, despite them not being physically themselves, they still find each other attractive because of like who they actually are in real life? And that's why, like, for me, when they were having that conversation in the game and he was trying to explain, so like, how do you feel when you're in the game but you're playing a woman? Like, how does that feel for you? I thought like that was an interesting idea that I wish was explored a little bit more. Obviously, the topic and conversation of sexuality and what does it mean to label one's sexuality, it was somewhat explored, but I wish there was more conversation about it. And that was another thing for me, was both of the guys' journey into coming to terms with their own sexuality. And they didn't even necessarily in the episode define what that sexuality was. It wasn't suddenly like, oh, they're gay, or oh, they're bi, or oh, they're sexually fluid. They didn't get hung up on the label, and you know, I have no problem with that. You could define your sexuality however you want to. You don't have to define your sexuality. But that journey that they were both on was something that was a very like solitary journey. Both of these men, we didn't really see them, like even in the virtual game, aside from like the one scene that I had literally just talked about, they never really had this moment of trying to communicate what they were, how do they feel, what are they doing. Like, they never talked about their feelings, and maybe that could be a additional commentary. Men having a hard time vocalizing how they feel, playing into that idea of like toxic masculinity, not allowing our men to be emotional in that way. But there wasn't enough conversation between these two characters that would give me additional insight into how they were feeling about their own sexual identity, because a lot of it really was like sex in the virtual world and them both passively living their lives in the real world. You know, the more I think about it, I didn't feel emotionally attached to these characters, and I think personally for me, that plays a large role into how I feel about an episode, how I feel about anything in general, is if I feel some sort of like emotional attachment or connection to these characters. It doesn't necessarily mean I have to like them, but I have to be emotionally invested in them somehow. But I wasn't necessarily emotionally invested in these characters, and I wasn't necessarily emotionally invested in this relationship that these two men were forming with one another. Because aside from them showing us them in the past, like, oh, we're friends, in terms of taking that relationship to the next level, their relationship was based on physical intimacy. It wasn't necessarily based on emotional intimacy. And because they showed no real emotional intimacy between these two characters, it made me less emotionally invested in that relationship, less emotionally invested in those characters, and not really too invested in their journey and discovery of their own respective sexualities. And I think that's also why I was just getting so like antsy and a little bit annoyed, because this episode kind of felt like they were showing us the same thing over and over and over again. I swear it's very rare for me to like look at the timestamp as I'm watching an episode, but I kept checking to see like, okay, like where are we in the episode now? Like, why is it taking so long for this story to get going? Why is it taking us so long to finally get us the dialogue scene between these two characters that wasn't just like, oh, meet at 11 and we're gonna have sex here. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't mean to be negative, but I'm being critical of this episode because I love this show and I know that they could do better. We've seen them do better, and for this to be the first episode of your season, it's just like, whoa. Alright, well, question for you guys is, do you think Anthony Mackie's character was like technically cheating on his wife? For me, I definitely would say he was cheating on his wife, because even though he wasn't literally physically cheating on his wife in real life dimension, he was definitely like emotionally cheating on his wife. So for me, I consider that cheating. So I want to know from you guys if you believed that Anthony Mackie's character was cheating on his wife. Well, alright, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification button down below so you know when a new video from me comes out. And comment down below your thoughts on this episode. I'd be really interested to hear if like you guys also felt that this episode was blah, because I did. So, let me know if you felt that way too. And if you didn't, if you like really liked this episode, I'd love to know why, because I'm still trying to figure out why this episode was made. Because right now I am simultaneously covering Black Mirror and Handmaid's Tale. If you watch that show, go ahead and check out my reaction and review to it, because I have that video up as well right now. But because Handmaid's Tale and Black Mirror literally came out with 3 new episodes on the same day, over the next couple of days I'm going to be alternating back and forth between Black Mirror and Handmaid's Tale. And when I conducted a poll to see if I should react and review episode 2 of Black Mirror tomorrow or episode 2 of Handmaid's Tale tomorrow, out of like 100-something votes, Handmaid's Tale won. So because of that, I'm going to be reacting and reviewing episode 2 of season 5 of Black Mirror on Sunday, and then episode 3 of Black Mirror on Tuesday. So on Sunday, I will be posting that video at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then on Tuesday, I will be posting the video at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll have the times up here on the screen, but it would really be best, in order to see those videos, for you to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when videos come out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all my humble opinion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye!